Welcome back to Ant RC. Well, this is a very quick update video about my Xerun Hobbywing crawler motor ESC combo. The last video, it went boom and I was sending it back to Modelsport. Well, they got it and said, oh, it's working fine. Typical. But what had happened, they'd reset it, recalibrated the ESC and set the endpoint to their radio, which I had done as well. But what seems to have happened as I've got it back, the ESC has got the original software on it, version number. Now, for those that haven't watched the first video, if you check this out, what I did, the motor and ESC were running perfectly fine, no issues. And I connected to Bluetooth, tried to go into the parameters on the Hobbywing app. When I did that, it said, can't connect to ESC, you need to update the firmware. So, like a good boy, I updated the firmware. As soon as I updated the firmware, it went bang. Well, not bang, but the motor was clicking. I'd done the throttle calibration as well, because you're supposed to do that when you update the firmware. So I did it as per the instructions. So I didn't miss a step out, and Modelsport were asking if I'd done that, which obviously I had. So something had gone wrong with the firmware. Now, when the firmware issue happened, I then couldn't connect via Bluetooth to the ESC. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do a factory reset. I tried 3 different phones and it wasn't working. Somehow Modelsport, they haven't gone into detail how, I haven't asked because I don't really care. They've managed to reset it as it was. So they've obviously gone in, I think, and set the ESC back to factory settings, i.e. the first version of the software. Now, I asked them, do you know if there's any damage in the motor? They said possibly, possibly not, because it was smoking, it was getting really hot. I've got it back today, and as we shall see, it's running perfectly. It sounds just as it always has. Fantastic. It's not getting hot, it's not smoking, it feels fine. It's operating and performing as it should do. What is happening now, of course, when I connect to Bluetooth, it says that message still. The first time you turn this on and connect, change parameters, it says it can't connect, you need to update the firmware. You come out of the app, you go back to the home screen of the app, reconnect, and it connects and works and saves fine. So something is going on. I don't know whether I've just been unlucky with the firmware. I don't know how a firmware update could do what it's done, but it does seem, the fact it's working now and it's on the same firmware as it was before I connected and updated it. My advice to you folks is, if you've got one of these, be cautious about doing the firmware update. Or if you are, let's hope you can get back onto it, Bluetooth, somehow to reset it if something happens. But yeah, she's working fine. I think Andrew's quite disappointed because his Talkmaster Pro blew up and it couldn't be fixed, whereas this seems to have been fixed. And I am still a believer in the fact that this setup is amazing. This motor and ESC is amazing despite the issues. It is very expensive, but it's damn good. I am disappointed about the issues, but I'm glad I've got it back. I changed the Cross RC. I put the Cross RC motor from the MC6, the 45 turn in this, and a 1080. And while they're both very, very good, you can definitely notice the difference in performance in terms of climbing, controllability, just the way it works. It's such a difference. Yeah, there is a big difference between the two, and I do prefer this setup. Not there's anything wrong with the 1080. I've got the 1080 in my MC6, and I love them. They're great. They're absolutely superb, but this is that little bit better, and I can't say I'm disappointed that I've got it back and working. So that's your update, Modelsport. Thank you very much. Whatever you did, don't care. It's working. Thanks for great support as always. You never fail. So yeah, fingers crossed. Let's hope this doesn't blow up again. Let's hope I get some more time out of it. So catch up soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.